Welcome back, dears. Today in chapter 3.6, we're gonna answer those questions. So first question is number 4. It's asking us to compare and write changed or not changed. Before we start solving these questions, I would like to remind you of a rule that we have. So the rule says that, or I can say a note, it says that whenever I multiply or divide the inequalities by a negative number, okay, only negative number, then what will happen? Reverse the sign. Okay, what does that mean? We have to reverse the sign, change the sign. So if it's less than and I'm dividing or multiplying by a negative number, I have to change it to greater than, and vice versa. What means if it's less and equal? Again, I have to change it and reverse it to greater or equal and vice versa. Okay, dears? This only works if I am multiplying or dividing by a negative number. Now, number 4, I have 24 and negative 24. If I want to compare those two and ask which one is the big one, of course, positive numbers are greater than negative numbers. So I will be saying 24 is greater than negative 24. All right. I go for the second step. It says divide. Divide by what number? Divide by n equals negative 3. So what I'm going to do here is that I have to divide by negative 3. Remember the note and the rule that we talked about? Whenever I am multiplying or dividing by a negative number, what will happen? I have to reverse the sign. So the sign of greater than, it will be what? It will be less than. All right, dear students? Now, negative and positive different sign, I will get negative. 24 divided by 3, I will get 8. All right, very good. Now, negative and negative, same sign, I will get positive. Okay, 24 divided by 3, I will get 8. Now, is 8 greater than negative 8? Yes, so my answer is correct. Am I done? No. The question says, write changed or not changed. Since I divided by a negative number, so I reverse the sign, so I have to write what? Changed. Okay? Now, we have got question number 11 to solve. Question number 11, it's asking us two things. Be careful. It's asking us two things. The first one is solving and finding the missing variable in here, which is r. And the second thing, I have to graph it on the number line. All right. I have a fraction. Okay, I ask what do we have and what do we do? Since I have fraction, fraction means division. So if I have division, I will do multiplication. I'm going to multiply by what number? I have r over negative 3. So I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 3. Okay. Now, negative 3 and negative 3 will go, and I write the r. But miss, we did not reverse the sign. So be careful, dear students. Step by step, you answer these type of questions. Whenever, again, I multiply or divide by a negative number, I have to reverse the sign. So here, I multiplied by a negative number. Again, this rule is going to work on this question also. So this sign will be reversed into greater than. Okay? Now, negative times positive is negative. Okay? For different signs, negative. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So I will say what? I will get r is greater than negative 63. We're not done. Be careful. We have to graph it. So I draw my number line. Okay, and this is 0. Now, negative 63, you can plot it anywhere here. All right, so I'm going to plot it here, negative 63. I take a look at it. For those students that till now they don't know how to graph, go back to 3.5. So watch the video of 3.5 to know how to graph. In here, I have to put an empty circle. There's no equal sign. And r is greater. That means r is the big number. So I'm going to the right side. All right, dear students?